All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. You know, I'm no fan of Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. By any stretch of imagination, I am not. But, you know, ever since I've been trying to tell people and show people that Donald Trump is not a racist, unlike Hillary Clinton, when they call, you know, when she calls black people predators, and you can go back 20 years and see that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide a link down here and give you a link to C-SPAN 20-something years ago and let you hear Donald Trump's words his own self. Because you have to understand that people use trigger words and people use phrases to try to get you to turn from consciousness and pay attention to what they are saying rather than reality and facts. And it's a sad situation. It really truly is. Because you see, to label someone a racist when in fact they're not, a lot of times, you know, when you people out here make a lot of these comments, excuse me, there is a spirit that's trying to push people in a certain direction for them to say certain things and do certain things to confirm your false allegations. But if I said it once, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. I know what racism is. I live in Tennessee, and I live in a predominantly 99.9% white county. I went to a high school where there was only 20 blacks in the whole entire high school. And I know what racism, believe you me, I know what racism is. And I know what discrimination is. And I know the attitude, the voice of someone. I can tell when someone is a stage playing hypocrite. Donald Trump is not a stage playing hypocrite. And he's definitely not a racist. So all you illiterate people out there who think you can read, write, comprehend, and understand because you have your own biased, bigoted opinions, your pious, pompous attitudes, you need to just make sure that you're not listening to someone that is ignorant than you, you know, because you're not going to gain wisdom. And well, you have to listen to someone who's more intelligent than you. And I'm not a black man that's going to sit up there and play the victim card and the race card because someone has a different skin tone or lack of skin tone than I do. I'm not so easily coerced and manipulated, and I'm definitely not trained by this system. I was at one time. But since then, I've had a great awakening. And so I know, and I can see the forest for the trees. And I know a person, their tone, their attitude, their character, their demeanor, when someone is a racist and they're trying to tell you that they're not. I'm going to tell you what racism is. Racist is Hillary Clinton, and that's racism. And you know, I can't understand for the life of me why black folks still vote Democratic. I just don't understand it. With all the evidence out concerning the political process and what has happened to you over the last 40 and 50 years, you're not better off, you're worse off, more impoverished. I don't understand why you continue to keep believing the lies of them rats. I'm no fan of the Republican Party either. But I tell you one thing, when you get somebody like Donald Trump running under the Republican ticket and you got the Republicans not liking him, you know you got a man that's fit for the job. But here's an old video. Here's the link to it right here of Donald Trump. And he is at a Trump Empowerment Economics 2000. Donald Trump reaches out to minority leaders on methods to create investment opportunities in low-income areas while lowering the risk of investment in order to broaden financial base of those neighborhoods. Now, you show me another rich white billionaire that has had that kind of influence and interest in poor blacks who've had a plight here in this country. I haven't seen it. The proof is in the pudding. Now, I would like to know, because you know how ignorant folks are today. I would like to know if you can do your due diligence and watch all 45 minutes of this video. You really truly only need to just watch up to the point. What was the time frame on this thing? Up to the point to maybe like the 9-minute mark, up to 9 minutes. That's Donald Trump has already spoke back then and he's done sat down. But and just ignore Jesse Jackson because he just, I don't know who in the world, who made him the leader. Who? He ain't no leader or nothing. But the bottom line is that here's proof positive again. See, a leopard can't change his spots, and the Ethiopian cannot change his color. And as a tree falls, so shall it lie. No, Donald Trump is not a racist. Matter of fact, I hope he wins. Donald Trump 2016. Now I want to see how you ignorant folks are going to comment on this one. I really would like to hear y'all chime in after this one.